What's up, guys? ACCardShark back with another episode of Flea Market Sundays. My parents are back in town again, so we're heading up to Saylorsburg Flea Market, the Blue Ridge Flea Market up there in Saylorsburg, and possibly hit some Goodwills along the way. My mom loves going to Goodwill, so obviously I tag along. And I will cut back to the game room, show you some footage around the grounds, maybe for just a little bit, and then come back to the game room and show you exactly what I picked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, some cash money was... That's fine, but they have insurance.
Alright, guys, back in the game room after hitting the Blue Ridge Flea Market up in Saylorsburg, PA, and also we did hit some Goodwill stores. I did pick up a great amount of stuff. I'm really excited with all the stuff I actually added to my collection. I'll hit up the Goodwill pickups real quick because I only picked up 3 games. We hit up the Goodwill on 191 in Bethlehem, as well as the one over off of Broadway in Allentown. So if you guys are familiar with the area. So I did pick up 3 games. I think I spent a total of, let's see, 3, 6, 10 bucks. 10 bucks on the 3 games. First one I picked up was a PSP game, which, you know, it's hard to find PSP games at all, let alone at a Goodwill. For 3 bucks, it is the greatest hits label, which I'm not really fond of, but for 3 bucks I picked it up. It is complete in box, and that is WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. As you can see, it was 3 bucks. Not too bad. I mean, like I said, it's greatest hits, but it's also, you know, open it up, it is complete, everything is included, and why not? I mean, for the collection, I don't really bust out my PSP that often, but for the collection, an old school wrestling game, yeah, hey, why not for $3, right? I mean, it's the thrill of the hunt, and you found it, so kind of cool. So add that to my PSP collection. For the PlayStation 2, I'm actually really stoked about this one. It looks pretty good. It'll probably be absolute crap, but who knows. Disc is a little bit banged up, but not too bad. It is complete in box, instructions and everything. For $2.97 for the PS2, I picked up Rise to Honor, the Jet Li game. I guess it's based on a movie, I guess. I don't know. But it looked like it was kind of fun for $3. I couldn't really turn that down. So, you know, kind of like an action game, shooting, fighting, whatever. So, Rise to Honor for the PS2 for $3. And then the last one I picked up was $4. Again, complete in box. This is one system I'd like to start getting a little bit more for, the original Xbox. And, you know, it just seems like a good game. It's gotten decent reviews and stuff, so I picked it up for $4. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. The first Splinter, I believe that's the first one. But the first Splinter Cell for the original Xbox. And as you can see, it is complete in box. Instructions are nice and new almost. So that was pretty good. So, you know, for Goodwill pickups, I mean, Goodwill, usually it's really, really cold and like you really don't find much. So to find these 3 games for 10 bucks, I'll take that all day long. And then the flea market, we got there and it was pretty empty. As you may or may have not seen from the footage, it was very empty compared to what it usually is. And I was really not expecting to find much, but I ended up coming home with a bag full of games. So without further ado, let me go through all of these real quick. Let me see what I have to show you here. I just want to get them organized the correct way. This first game I'm really ultra stoked about. It was $3, complete in box for the Nintendo GameCube. Another system I need some more games for. Really excited and looking forward to playing this. Die Hard Vendetta. Pixel Sandwich absolutely loved this game when it came out, and I had never gotten a chance to play it, never owned it, and it just looks really awesome. I mean, it just looks really cool, and like a good shooter, good action game for $3 complete. Again, I'll pick that up all day long. And then I got some deals. I'm trying to get these put together so I can show you the deals I got. Let me see here. Okay, it was these games were all from one seller, and he actually threw something in for my daughter as well because Allie went with us. But I got 8 games for the PS2 from one guy. Now, when I originally walked up, now there's nothing great, there's nothing rare or anything like that in here. There are some fun games, I have to say that. So when I first walked up, I saw this game, and I asked him how much he wanted. He wanted $2, and I was going to get this and another one, but for Mindy and I to play, because we like game show games. But that was Family Feud for the PS2. Again, like I said, there's nothing great or crazy rare here. But for $2, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll pick up Family Feud for $2. I mean, I opened it up. It is complete. Everything is there. You know, everything is there for $2. Again, I'll pick that up for $2. That's a game Mindy and I will play together. So I was like, all right, you know, I'll take that for $2. So I put that aside. And then I saw this game. Now, the case is a little bit ripped up. You'll see that in a second. It is complete. As soon as I flip the instructions around the correct way. It is complete in box. And it also, obviously, is for PS2. All these games are. And another game show game that Mindy and I would play together. And that is Jeopardy! As you can see, you know, it is missing some of the plastic right here. But, you know, the spine looks good. Everything will be good for the shelf. Complete in box. Everything's cool. And I was like, how much you want for that? He's like, $2. I was like, okay. You know, for $4, I'll pick up the 2 game show games, something that Mindy and I will play together. And then he said, I'll tell you what, you know, do you like any of the other games? I'm like, well, yeah, it depends. You know, what are you talking? He goes, take all of them, $10. There's 8 games there. So that comes out to be less than $2 a game. It's like $1 and change a game. And I already have some of them. I have to go through my collection and see what I have and don't have. But for $10 to pick up 8 games, I'm going to do it. So I picked up Family Feud and Jeopardy! Again, it broke down to like $1.60 or whatever it is. The next game that was included in that lot, again, the instructions are a little bit off kilter here, so let me fix that. It's a game I have, I believe, for the original Xbox. And if I don't have it on PS2, I'll keep this for my collection. Great poker game, stacked with Daniel Negreanu. He's my favorite poker player of all time. Absolutely amazing poker player. I've dealt to him down at Atlantic City when I worked down there. Just an absolute amazing poker player and a fun game. I mean, I believe I have it for the original Xbox. If I do have it for PS2, obviously I'll get rid of this copy. But for less than $2, I can't just let it sit there. I have to take it home with me. So the next one I picked up, I know I don't have. Complete in box as well. A little bit jacked up on the back, but spine looks good. And let me see what the condition of the game is. Speaking of the case is all jacked. The disc is pristine, perfect. You guys know I love bowling games. I mean, it's just a fun game to just sit back and chill. I picked up Strike Force Bowling for the PlayStation 2. Again, $1.60, whatever. As you can see, the back is jacked up. It looks like from the heat or something. Maybe it got all messed up with the plastic. But the case looks, for the most part, in good condition. It is complete in box. And the bottom of the disc is absolutely pristine. I mean, it looks brand new. So, again, for less than $2, I will pick up a bowling game all day long. Next game I know I have for one of my systems, I believe it is also on the original Xbox as well. It is complete in box. That is World Series of Poker, Play with the Pros. 99% sure I have this on Xbox. Again, I'll keep this for my PlayStation 2 collection. If I don't already have it, I have to go through it and go see. But World Series of Poker, it is complete in box as well. I believe I have this game. I'm almost positive I picked this up at Goodwill on one of my trips, which is good because this game looks a little bit scratched up. But for the PlayStation 2, that is Mojo. Kind of just like a puzzler game. Almost positive I have this game, but again, I'll double check. If not, I'll just sell it, whatever, and unload it in some way. Another game that I know I don't have, and checking the condition here, is pristine as well. For the PS2 is Puzzle Challenge Crosswords. Don't know that I'll ever play this. Depending on how much it sells for, I probably will unload it. But again, it's a game I know I don't have. Is it a collection builder? Sure. Do I want to keep it? Not sure yet. So, but Puzzle Challenge Crosswords, again, for the price that I got these for, you can't beat it. This game I know I have. I just don't know what system I have it on. Again, I believe it is Xbox. I'm pretty sure I got it from Goodwill. But it is Tetris Worlds for the PlayStation 2. Again, I think I have this on Xbox. I do have a friend who plays PlayStation 2 still and loves Tetris, so I don't know that she has this. If she doesn't, I'll probably just give it to her. But again, like I said, all of those games were $10. So, I mean, you really can't beat... Let me try to get them all together here. You really can't beat picking up this stack of games for $10. And like I said, I was already spending 4. I already had Family Feud and Jeopardy put aside for Mindy and I. And then just to grab the rest for $6, yeah, like I said, you really don't turn that down. So the rest of the games I got, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PS2 games and 2 PSP games, were another $10 combined. Oh, by the way, that last lot that I showed you, the guy was like, oh, is that your daughter with you? I was like, yeah. He's like, I'll pick out a DVD for her, you know, I'll throw it in for free. So for the same $10, I ended up getting her Kermit's Swamp Years on DVD, just something for Allie to watch. For free, I'll take it. You know, I mean, I don't even know if she'll like Kermit the Frog. She's not really big into into Kermit and the Muppets right now. But again, for free, he threw it in. I'll take it. So, the last lot I got was, like I said, 5 PS2 games, 2 PSP games, $10 combined. As you can see, is a nice little lot here. So apparently it was PlayStation 2 weekend. So going through, I will show you the what do you call it? The PSP games. I got 2 of them. First one, again, it seems to be a PlayStation 2 and a poker weekend because I picked up the World Poker Tour for PSP. It was marked $4, but like I said, I got the whole lot for 10. I never played this game. I have no idea if it's any good or not. It is complete, UMD and booklet included. So pretty decent deal there. So World Poker Tour for the PSP. And then the other game I picked up for the PSP is also complete, UMD and booklet included. That game is Thrillville. What do you call it? Theme park builder. And you guys know I love my theme park builders. So any sandbox type games. So Thrillville for the PSP. Again, I know I've got Thrillville for something. I'm hoping it's not PSP, but like I said, I only paid $10 for the whole lot, so who cares? Booklet and UMD included. Everything's cool. Book and the UMD just completely fell out. So got those 2. And then the 5 PS2 games. Couple of you know, like whatever type games. I picked them up for Allie to play with me. She's a big fan of this movie, and that is Finding Nemo for the PlayStation 2. I figured it was just a cute game for her to play, and I'm trying to get her into games, and she really is actually getting into games. She loves playing alongside me, so that's pretty cool. But it is complete, and it looks like it came with a poster of some sort, which would be cool to hang up in her room for her. Oh, actually, it was a ticket to go see the movie. Hold on. Text message. So it's a kind of a poster, but it was a ticket to see the movie back in the day. So actually, that's going to stay with the game because that's kind of like a vintage ad there. But let's check out this situation here with the disc. Looks like it's brand new. As you can see right there, complete in box. So Finding Nemo for the PlayStation 2 for my daughter. Picked up this one. I believe I have the first one. It does not have instructions with it. It is a little scratched up. Shouldn't be a problem though. But that is Legends of Wrestling 2 for the PS2. I know I've got the first one at some point. I got it. I don't know if I still have it, but it's over there somewhere. But Legends of Wrestling 2, again, just an old school wrestling game. You can play as all the old dudes. Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper, all those guys. So I figured that was a good pickup as well. So I picked that. This one was a pick that Allie actually went to the pile and picked this one out herself. She wanted to bring this one home, and who am I to say no? So, but it is, as she said, Donald Duck, which it is, but it's Disney's PK Out of the Shadows. So I have no idea what this is. I've never played it. It's Ubisoft. It looks kind of neat, actually, to be honest with you. But Allie, you know, her and all her two and a half years experience on this world, or in this world, picked this one out. So I'm anxious to put it in and see if it's any good. I'm sure it's probably just a typical, you know, lackluster type of game, so to speak. But hey, again, she picked it out. So I said, hey, you want to bring it home, Donald? She says, yeah. So we brought it home. And then the last 2 I'm actually pretty stoked about. Unfortunately, the first one here doesn't come with instructions. It does need a cleaning because it is full of fingerprints. But Pixel Sandwich is a huge fan of Spider-Man. And he's kind of my go-to about Spider-Man games. Actually, I think I remember him saying that this was a good game, so I picked it up. Ultimate Spider-Man for the PlayStation 2. I got home, I texted him, I showed him, I was like, hey, look what I got. He's like, that game is pure ass. He's like, I bought it when it came out, and I returned it because it was so horrible. So, who knows? I thought I remember him saying that he liked this game. Apparently he didn't. So, But it just looks fun. It's Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man as well. Like I said, it's disc only with the case, no instructions. But again, for the whole lot, I paid $10. Ultimate Spider-Man is awesome for the collection. I will be more than happy to put that on the shelf. The last one I'm ultra stoked about, and then that wraps up this episode. I love Mafia games. I love anything mob related. I'm a huge fan of anything like that. Never come across this game. I've never played this game. Never even seen it before, and it looks cool. I mean, it looks really, really awesome. It could be absolute, as in Pixel Sandwich's words, it could be complete ass. And I showed him the pile of games I picked up, and he just told me the whole pile was complete ass, other than Die Hard. So I tend to disagree. I picked these up because I like them. But this one looks awesome, and I hope it is. The Sopranos: Road to Respect. Me being from Jersey, this show taking place in Jersey and New York. And I love Mafia games, and it just looks awesome. And it just looks like you got strong arm some guys and everything else. And I keep getting text messages. My apologies. And it just looks awesome. And it's like I said, it's complete in box. Everything's cool. It's a Mafia game. It's something for the awesome PlayStation 2 collection. Another system, I have a decent collection, but nothing great. So I'm trying to get that generation started a little bit. They're easier to find at flea markets as well. So again, I picked up that lot right there. That was $10 there. So for the entire stack here, let me show you. This entire stack of games here, that was the flea market pickups. That was 23 bucks for all those games. So 23 bucks. And like I said, I spent 10 bucks at the Goodwills, and I got Rise to Honor, Splinter Cell, and SmackDown vs. Raw 06. I call this a successful flea market Sunday / Goodwill trip. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Welcome back to Flea Market Sundays. I know I haven't made one in a while, and I hope to make another one soon, but I have a lot of conventions coming up, and I have another, what do you call it? There's some new games coming out soon that I want to buy, so obviously budget-wise, I have to see where I'm putting my money. So as much as I love doing my retro thing, apparently everyone wants to text message me while I'm recording. As much as I love my retro thing, there are some new games coming out that I'm really looking forward to, and I need to keep money aside for. So hopefully at least 1 or 2 more Flea Market Sundays this summer. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. So till next time, guys, ACCardShark. Take care.